a morning stroll past some tennis courts, which means that I can talk about the great sporting controversy in the Iliad. It all takes place at the chariot race, which are in the funeral games for Patroclus, a chance for the Greeks to stop all the fighting and simply bicker and squabble with each other, which is what happens both on and off the track. The problem on the track is during the race, where Antilochus and Menelaus almost crash into each other. This is because Antilochus wants to overtake him, but does so at a very narrow point. Menelaus just backs off and lets him overtake. If you've watched the original Tron movie, it's kind of one of those types of moments. Off the track, things are getting pretty heated as well. One of the Greeks stands up and basically says, "I can see who's winning." And another Greek gets up and says, "No, you idiot, it's actually another person." At which point they start to throw down. Achilles does his best parent with the kids in the back seats and turns around and goes, "Oi, you two, any more of this, and I'm coming back there." And they both quieten down. After the race, there's more controversy and certainly more drama. They finish in the order of Diomedes first, Antilochus second, Menelaus comes third, Meriones comes fourth, and Eumelus, the hot favourite, comes in fifth. Diomedes takes his prize, goes away. Antilochus goes to collect his prize, second place. Achilles turns around and says, "Well, you know what? We all know that Eumelus, who finished fifth, is actually the best charioteer, so let's give him second prize." Antilochus throws all the toys out of the chariot and won't permit it, at which point Achilles turns around and goes, "Okay, I'll find something else. You can have the nice horse for second prize," and gives it to Antilochus. But that's not the end of it. Menelaus turns up and starts having a right go at Antilochus for pulling that really, really dangerous move on him. And he even turns around and basically says, "You cheated because I lost, and I'm going to make you swear an oath to prove that you cheated." Antilochus at that point realises it's probably not a good idea to annoy Menelaus, who is basically co-in charge of the whole Iliad Greek expedition. So he gives way and gives him his prize. So things are pretty tense, and it's here that Achilles pulls a play straight out of Odysseus' playbook. He goes and gives fifth place, or the prize for fifth place, to Nestor, who's Antilochus' father. And if you've read the Iliad or know anything about it, you'll know that Nestor does one thing repeatedly: tell stories. Think of Nestor as Abe Simpson. He tells one of his old stories, and that often goes on for a long time. And in this instance, it goes on a bit. Presumably, that just kills the mood, and everyone goes from being really agitated to just, "Oh, okay." And if so, that might be a bit of humour there. And if not, Achilles is just being very, very smart.